I used this cheap $3 light for my eBay photo setup, and the pictures have been coming out like this, so let's see what we can do about it. To make our testing a little easier, we've got our lamp tester here, so we can just shove the lamp in. This thing's very unsafe. There's 120 volts on these speaker terminals. And these are live right now. Don't go shoving your fingers in there. So let's open it up and see what we've got going on inside. And then we can check the output with our mini scope here and see what the waveform looks like at the output. Very basic looking DC adapter circuit here. There's what looks to be our rectifier chip. I'm trying to capture the numbers on camera, but it's very difficult. We found the data sheet on Mouser, and it's the MB10F rectifier chip. It looks like that. So it does look like it is full bridge. So our issue might not be rectification. So we might be able to get away with just replacing this capacitor here. All right, I've went ahead and I popped off one of the refractory covers, but that chip is EG1000EA. I've went ahead and found the data sheet here, and it appears to be a bit of a current control chip. I wouldn't suspect it's this though. All right, so we've got this incredibly janky setup hooked up to both the multimeter and the scope. So we can see the line looks pretty good here. I hate how it's up top. Anyway, so that's the DC line, looks pretty smooth, looks pretty all right. But then we go over to the AC side here, and look at that. Look at all that noise that we're getting. That would explain why that we're having that flicker in our images. This capacitor is not filtering properly. We can see that this capacitor is rated for 15 microfarad, nowhere near enough to filter. I was digging through some stuff I had down here, and 250 volts, 100 microfarad. It's definitely a little bit girthier than the old one. We'll make it fit. There's plenty of room inside of this housing. I've already put way too much time into this $3. It's for the content at this point. So let's see, is the soldering iron hot? Yes, it is. We've got our flux applying LED here. I just want to protect the rest of the circuit, mostly the rectifier. Hopefully the nerds are gonna like my videos now. All right, we got our big girthy boy here. Gonna hope and pray. Got it on there. The thing that's nice is this housing is so big, right on there. And so with our new big capacitor, we can see on the scope with the same settings, way less noise. So we're not gonna have that flickering anymore. Might or might not explode, let's see. Good to go on the new capacitor. I took some before and after pictures and it looks like it's fixed.